All right, boom. I knew that was gonna be. I knew that was gonna be a hard cut. I already knew it.
It was gonna be tricky.
Yeah, it was gonna be a little bit tricky. What's up, everybody? Man, this is the Sound episode 18. Okay, I didn't want to mess that up.
18.
We got Chaz Singleton in the studio with us tonight, man. He's going to be talking about all things production, man. Done a lot of videos that you've seen already played on this show tonight. That was Phil Cron starting it off tonight with these black and gold drum cover.
We have to celebrate the victory last night on Monday Night Football.
The last time we talked of Saints on this show,
busted knuckle on the door frame from last night.
It was a good game. The last time we talked Saints on this show, it was depressing to say the least.
Yes.
The volume may have been a little low on that, guys. Sorry about it if you couldn't hear it. Go to Phil Cron's drum page and check it out. It's badass. Kevin's going to talk to us about what we got coming up right now, as a matter of fact. Our second run of
the grudge match.
Tell them what it is, Kevin.
The grudge match is we're putting two videos up against each other. You guys get a chance to vote. You do it in the comments of the live feed. Is it going to be video 1 or video 2? It's very simple. Last week's champion, Silent Theory, the song is called Sticks and Stones. You'll hear that in just a few minutes. But the first video is the Challenger.
That's right.
It's a band out of Mobile. Chaz, as a matter of fact, our guest tonight, shot the video for this song. It's from the band Love the Hate. The song is called Could Have Known.
And how do they vote? Did we already say that while I wasn't paying attention?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good.
So
all right,
you vote in the comment section. It's easy. Vote video 1 or video 2.
Video 1 being Love the Hate.
Video 1, Love the Hate. Video 2, Silent Theory. So we're going to roll right into video 1. Love the Hate. Could Have Known is the name of the song, and you're watching the sound.
Boom.
Myself with the memories, trying to find out just what went wrong this time. But after all that, I finally see there is nothing left. I'm better off now you're gone. I've seen things so clearly.
All right, man. What a way to start the show
I was
off,
waiting
huh?
on you.
Yeah, man. That's Love the Hate out of Mobile, correct, Kev?
Mobile, Alabama.
That's
Could
right.
have known. And that video is shot by our guest that we're going to have on in just a few minutes, Chaz with Astro Clown Productions. But that is also song number 1 in the grudge match tonight.
That's right.
So if you like Love the Hate, you vote easy. In the comments, put video number 1.
Super simple.
They are going up against last episode's champion, Silent Theory. The song is called Sticks and Stones. If you like that one, you will vote video number 2. So let's go ahead and roll into Silent Theory right now. Sticks and Stones, your grudge match champion. Vote video 1, video 2. You're watching the sound.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones make shards of bone, but words cut through the surface. That's nothing compared to the acts of despair that we see go without purpose. Cut their limbs, they'll crawl with grins to find out if it's worth it. Mother, help us please, just a gentle breeze, we really don't deserve it. Shoulders bearing too much weight, so knees begin to buckle. Replace need for fame, so now I'm ashamed you're what they'll find among the rubble. Kings and queens go without thrones. Hey, are you getting nervous? Mother, help us please, breaking arms and knees just to keep up with the circus. Just to keep up with the... It's getting hard to sleep without that fire burning deep. Why would you take that away? So put us back in our place, spit in our face, it makes the hurt better. Don't ever take that away. Isn't it so easy just to see the greed? Believe me, it's enough to make you sick. Well, that's a gratifying feeling, but the ceiling isn't going anywhere. It's not depleting. We need meaning, so deceiving. If the world is what we're needing, bleeding on our knees for healing, breathing. If the skin is peeling, breathing hard enough as it is without that toxic gas you're feeding and conceding to this need that we have taken like a beating. I'm disgusted with this lack of trust, and now we're all retreating. It's getting hard to sleep without that fire burning deep. Why would you take that away? So put us back in our place, spit in our face, it makes the hurt better. Don't ever take that away. So it's getting hard to sleep without that fire burning deep. Why would you take that away? So put us back in our place, spit in our face, it makes the hurt better. Don't ever take that away from me.
All right, that's video number 2, man. That is Silent Theory with the song Sticks and Stones. They won last week, so they are the returning champion. Jump in the comment section below and start throwing 1s and 2s.
That's it. Video 1 or video 2.
That's it.
It's very simple. We try to keep it simple for us.
Did you
as a
put the
matter of fact.
YouTube links in the comment
No,
section?
I'm a
Kevin's going to throw the
stupid-
YouTube links.
I'm a stupid idiot.
Yeah, I gotta
Give me-
remind him of
Give
everything.
me just a minute.
He's-
I don't get it. I'm sorry.
He's going to throw the YouTube links to both of those videos in the comment section because we're going to keep talking about this tonight. And if you missed it, you can click on that link, do a little sample, figure out which one you like the best, and throw the vote in. Voting is all the way through till the end of the show. Once we end the live stream, we'll announce the winner. Before we jump into Chaz, who's sitting here patiently waiting, man, and we got some cool shit to talk about.
Dude,
we're
he's
gonna
seriously
play.
like, hurry
We're
the
gonna,
fuck up.
We're gonna play. Look, he's cool. All right, we're gonna play one more video. This one is not part of the grudge match, but we want to get these guys in. This band is called Rust, and they're out of Louisiana. A friend of mine shot me a message on Facebook, said you need to check these guys out, and it's a super dope song. We're gonna play them right now. The band is called Rust, and the song is called Fever. So check it out. Hopefully you'll like this. We're trying to bring you the best new music that we can, guys. So check it out.
I'm stuck in the walls that you created. You started a fire and left love to justify death. You try to clip my wings and fly without me. Burn out every part of me just to hear you say, baby, we're born to lose. When there's a fever in me, there is a fire in you. I am the shortest fuse now. Because the fever in me won't calm the fire in you. And I'm burning out. Stuck under your spell, I keep waiting. You're watching me crawl through hell, but you're not satisfied. Ashes to ashes, we both know what you want. So turn your angel into angel dust. We're born to lose. When there's a fever in me, there is a fire in you. I am the shortest fuse now. Because the fever in me won't calm the fire in you. And I'm burning
All right, guys, that was the band Rust with the song Fever. We just got tipped off to them, like I said, last weekend, and I know I've been listening to it on our Spotify playlist. Kevin, have you been checking it out at all? It's a kick-ass song, man.
And Chad Mosby from Rust
Yep.
is now in the chat room.
Sweet ass.
So
if
Chad, thank you for joining us.
That's right. And if you like the video, like the song, jump in the comment section and start chatting it up. See if we can't convince those guys to come play a show somewhere around here.
Absolutely.
I'll be in the scene.
That's what it's all about.
Without further ado, in the studio tonight, Chaz, what's up, dude? You good? All right, man. What's tell us everything that we need to know about the production game. All right,
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta say who that.
Who that?
Who dat? Yes. Absolutely.
I've been waiting since January.
Yeah.
Or for Monday night.
Yes. It was such a good time.
I knew I was gonna be here the next day, so I was like, I gotta keep this week going. I've got Monday Night Football with True Nail Biter. Here I am Tuesday. I don't know what tomorrow has in store. But I'm looking forward to life right now. I'm on an absolute high because of the Saints.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What so tell us, man, what is Astro Clown Productions? What is it?
So I'm gonna break some people's hearts for those out there listening.
Break 'em.
There's absolutely no meaning behind the name Astro Clown Productions.
None.
I don't know what it is, where it came from, but the idea for it. You got the pictures now.
Yep.
That I gave you. So
You want me to pull them up?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
let me grab it real quick.
Originally, I had.
We lost it. We lost the audio on that. Real quick, I'm gonna flash them just for everybody. I messed that up. But look, here are the two photos that we're talking about. Is that correct?
Till the audio source gets
All right,
in
we
there.
got it.
Okay.
We got it.
So he does this crap to me all the time.
What,
I'll,
messing stuff
I'll
up?
forget to put the audio source in
Yeah.
there, and he'll be texting me,
All right,
"Can't
we
hear
got
you,
it.
asshole."
We got it. We got it there. Okay, so we got your the purple Astro Crown logo and the other one.
Okay, so my senior year of high school, I thought I was gonna make.
I'm gonna push this up a little bit closer.
I'm having a hell of a time.
Yep, there we go.
Senior year of high school, I thought I was gonna make clothes. I had a little bit of an advantage because my mom is a seamstress and she monograms stuff like that. So like, oh yeah, we're about to start this clothing line. So Astro Clown's what I came up with. It didn't get much further than Microsoft Paint, as you can see. And I was a skater. I was into extreme sports, so I was a rollerblader.
Okay.
And I made a video for myself. You guys remember Harrison County Skate Park?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They used to have a bowl. I did a front flip out the bowl over 3 people, and I still have that video. I should have given you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have sent that one. That would have been fun.
That's technically my first music video. But I had somebody reach out to me like, can you do a music video? And I was like, I did a front flip over 3 people. I can do anything. I have my first music video. I show it to clients every now and then.
Right.
Just to get a laugh.
Uh-huh.
And it shows what I've really come from. But the second picture that you have, the other picture, so as the music video stuff started getting a little bit more serious, I reached out to my cousin, Mike. That's why.
Mike, what's up, dude?
Mike, we're going to talk more about Mike in a minute. But Mike,
All right. I'm still getting that they can't hear him at all.
That's because he's got it. We gotta do this. It's down. I'm telling you, right there. There we go. How about now, people? Can we still hear him now? I should be able to.
yeah, testing for all the people out there.
Should be. I don't know what.
I hear me.
Yeah, we hear. All right. So go ahead. How about now?
So your mom is pretty much yelling at me right now. She's like, "I want to hear him." So I asked. I'm trying to. So if you guys can hear him now, please put in the comments
There you
that
go.
you can hear him, because we can hear him fine, and it looks like we.
Barely.
So-
I don't know. It's up.
Let me see your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, there you go.
Can't hear either one.
Uh-oh. Have to borrow my mic.
How about now?
Yeah. I don't know. It's coming through. Get it close up on it, as close as you can.
Any closer it'd be.
Yep, it would be.
They said they can hear us.
Oh, damn.
What'd you do, Jared?
Nothing, man.
You got him on mute on the board?
Nope. We're good. We're up.
It's real low, Roy Williams says.
Real low. Try it now. How about now?
Testing.
How's that?
Well, I
Audio
don't know. It
fail.
takes about 2 minutes for us to get a response because it's on a delay.
Audio
So
fail.
we're just going to keep. All
We can fix that real quick on live television. Yep. Let's fix it.
right, here we go. We're swapping mics.
Oh, man.
Boom. Take that one. Let's see. You can just hold it.
Okay.
And how about now, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead, Chaz. Let's.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Maybe it's my voice is so soft and smooth. So you gonna let me know if somebody comments that they can hear me?
They got it. They got to get it now.
They gotta get it now. Let's see.
If they were able to hear Jared, they should be able to hear you
That's
now.
very true. That's very true.
So
Let's talk
hopefully We're rolling
Okay.
through the comments.
One of my good friends said yes, she can hear me, so we're gonna roll with that.
Okay.
All right. I got a watch party going here.
So, yep, and your mom says yes. So I'm off your mom's
that's my
list
number
now.
one
So,
fan now. Yeah. Okay, so we'll backtrack a little bit.
all right, so go ahead.
So I don't know how much you guys. Well, they didn't hear anything. So my senior year of high school, I thought I was gonna make clothes. So Astro Clown was what I came up with. My mom, I was looking for her to do embroidery stuff like that. Like I said, it didn't get much further than Microsoft Paint. So I was a rollerblader, and here at the Harrison County Skate Park, they had a bowl, and I did a front flip out of the bowl over 3 people. And so I made my first skating video, timed it to some music, and I had people asking me, can you make a music video? And so my response was, I did a front flip over 3 people. I can do anything.
Right?
So I made my first music video. Like I said, it's embarrassing. But I keep it. It's like, it shows what I've come from.
Right.
So from there, now we're going to talk about my cousin Mike. Mike, he drove down from Indianapolis today. I told him I was going to be on the show at 7, and he was here at 7 a.m. So just for this? Yeah, not just for this. He's going to stay for the week. It's pretty important. But he does tattoos. Mike draws tattoos. Well, he draws. Before anything, he was drawing. Then he started the tattoo thing. So I was like, hey, I have this idea. I need a logo. And so I gave him the Microsoft Paint thing, and I was like, you can keep the colors, but, do what you want. So the second picture that you have there is Mike's actual drawing. That's actually hand-drawn. If you guys want to take a screenshot and zoom in, you can see the lines drawn with pencil. Yeah. I even have a pencil version before the color. But that's what he took. And then I took it to another guy who does this stuff professionally as far as graphic design. And he made my intro, which you guys see on all the videos.
Right.
He took that picture and made the CGI logo and everything, and then gave me a 2D version for like the T-shirts or the patch.
I see it.
Yeah.
So is it, I feel uncomfortable over here because usually you're the one doing the question. So let me ask you this. We're getting ready to roll into one of the videos. What you said was your first rock video.
Sure.
And that was from a band called Down the Phoenix.
Down the Phoenix.
So tell me a little bit about that, how they found you, and how this video came to fruition through your design and everything. And then we'll roll into it, and then we're going to kind of watch things progress for you as we go through.
Okay, so this is my first rock video ever. Much like my first music video, I learned a lot, especially with the rock video. Continuity. People point that out in movies, like in one scene somebody's here and then in the next scene they just jump around. There's somebody who gets paid to make sure that doesn't happen, but we're all human, we make mistakes. So the rock video, one of the biggest things, I've got scenes where they're jamming out, and then I have a scene where they're all standing still, like when you cut to the guitar, because it's separate takes, of course.
Right.
So it was fun, it was cool. I actually walked into the mayor of Bay St. Louis's office and got the permit for it, because the idea was to make it look like dawn or dusk, the evening.
Dusk.
I do videos
every time I say dusk or dawn, I think about From Dusk Till Dawn. I've never seen it. I just know it's a vampire movie. So no. So we wanted to look like the evening, like the sun was going down. So my idea was like, if we just shoot it as the sun's coming up, it's a 3-minute, 4-minute song, whatever, we'll do that. So 6 a.m, we've got loudspeakers, we've got a full band out here. So I thought it was important to go to the mayor and get a permit. Yeah. Needless to say, the police showed up. And I had someone there strictly for that. She was holding the permit, and as soon as they pulled up, like in the middle of performing, I'm like, make sure you handle that. Right. And so she went to them, and they left. I said, what happened? She's like, they said they're coming back. So they came back with like 4 more cars just so they could watch, because stuff like that, it just wasn't happening.
Right. That's cool. That's awesome.
So I just found out maybe 3 years ago, the spot where we shot this video, there's an old movie that was shot there in Bay St. Louis. It's called Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
It's a biker
with
movie.
Brian Bosworth.
Yeah.
Hold on. You ready? So
Yes.
Brian Bosworth. It was actually part of it was also shot on the causeway here in Biloxi off of Pops Ferry Road. That's where they had the army men in wooden crates, and they shot them in the head. It was a biker movie shot in downtown Gulfport, shot in Bay St. Louis, shot in Biloxi. They actually shot part of it at the Capitol in Alabama. So Well, I was a football fan. I'm a football fan. Brian Bosworth,
Right.
one of the biggest football stars college-wise, linebacker in a long time. Oklahoma Sooners, played for the Seattle Seahawks, got run over by Bo Jackson on Monday Night Football, and
He's not alone.
he got and he shot a video down here in Biloxi. So I fanboyed and did my best to find him and meet up with him, and that just didn't happen.
So while we're
So
talking on continuity,
Now he's on the Dr. Pepper commercials. He's the sheriff in the Dr. Pepper College commercials.
Speaking on continuity, the same spot where we shot that, there's supposedly a motorcycle chase scene,
Right.
and they're going down the pier, like right there at Washington. So I know personally I can probably sprint that in a minute and a half, but they drove it as if it was miles long.
Miles,
They just
yep.
kept reshooting. So that's a little bit of movie magic. Unfortunately, I wasn't aware of movie magic at the time. You know, this is my first rock video, but it's one of my first, I mean, maybe 10, 11 videos. It was early. I'm at 400 now.
Yeah.
Music videos, so it's
That's impressive.
so I mean, I've learned a lot. I mean, I would say people ask me how long have you been doing it, or how, you know, I say I've been doing it seriously for 4 years, and now I'm telling people I've been doing it serious since January, and now I want to say I've been doing it seriously since 2 months ago, because I keep learning, I keep doing more. It is what it is, but go ahead and show it.
Yeah, let's jump right into it.
All right, so this is Down the Phoenix. It's Caught in the Moment, right?
Caught in the moment.
Caught in the Moment, and you're watching the sound.
I know it's been a while, but I am so far set on these reasons to grow. gonna tuck you in, but we'll put you fast asleep. You can get bucked, but you ain't gon' win. Put your ass in a casket deep, so push your luck if you wish my friend. And hear us laugh at your catch and sleep. Nothing but a couple savage freaks on a madness street. Watch your ass, cause we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Yeah, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Bitch, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Better peep how the fuck you speak or you'll be sleeping 6 feet deep. No breathing, I'll cease it. Filling your pants with piss and feces. Before I cut your ass to pieces and snack on you like some Reese's. No need for begging and pleading, but you on your knees, you meeting Jesus. Say your piece, but you leaving pieces. Keep deceiving and be defeated. I'm sick of these loudmouths yapping. Where the fuck you at? Let's make shit happen. Why you wanna duck instead of scrapping? Whether you just bragging or you so savage. I don't give a fuck, sneak up, bitch. Slap your bitch ass, bitch. What's happening? Cop a backstage pass for a bag of gas just to stab you while you rapping. Doesn't really need repeating. Speaking fecal brings the reaper. If your heart's still beating, we're being lenient. Best believe it. See, a simple disagreement could leave your immediate family grieving. Kid, be clean with the damages, cleaning to bleed you out. Clean you and eat your skin and stuff you remains in the box. I dug a fresh grave on the block. Got blood on my motherfucking socks, so I'll be damned if I stop it for cops. Come around popping them chops and get dropped on your mop, you'll get boxed and then walked. Fuck shot, you'll get chopped and then boxed and then dropped in the plot on the way to me die. We ain't gonna tuck you in, but we'll put you fast asleep. You can get bucked, but you ain't gon' win. Put your ass in a casket deep, so push your luck if you wish my friend. And hear us laugh at your catch and sleep. Nothing but a couple savage freaks on a madness street. Watch your ass, cause we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Yeah, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Bitch, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Better peep how the fuck you speak or you'll be sleeping 6 feet deep.
I ain't with that sneak shit. Bring that beef to me, bitch. See me in these streets, no keys or screens between us. Speak then, got a whole lot of demons I keep in. But if I don't feed them, then I weaken. And it's weekend and I'm drinking. So if you thinking that bitch, start speaking. All that really needs a decent reason to cease your breathing and leave you bleeding, deceased and stinking beneath my sneakers. I beat your teeth and please believe it. I'll leave you sleeping 6 feet deep for treating my people anything but equal. Feed my demons, face the evil. Speak and see, won't be no sequel. Bitch, I'll put you down in the ground. Miles from town, you won't be found. The last thing that you'll see will be these crowns on top these clowns. That's not a frown, you're upside down, hog-tied and bound, all that no sound. I'll murder you, dig up the earth and throw dirt on you. First you go burn in my furnace, third turn it up. Serving up burgers and meat, cream your sternum and turning some parts of your rubber to furniture. Not me, not just turner, yeah. To creeps who deserve it, yeah. Nice meeting you, speak on my team and we're sleeping. You be naked, turkey show.
We ain't gonna tuck you in, but we'll put you fast asleep. You can get bucked, but you ain't gon' win. Put your ass in a casket deep, so push your luck if you wish my friend. And hear us laugh at your catch and sleep. Nothing but a couple savage freaks on a madness street. Watch your ass, cause we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Yeah, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Bitch, we will bury you.
6 feet deep.
Better peep how the fuck you speak or you'll be sleeping 6 feet deep.
All right, man.
Yes.
That was cool. Y'all trying to silence me, but I'm back.
Yeah.
I might not be as loud.
There he is.
I'm coming through.
So let us know if you can hear Jared. We've basically swapped mics, so everybody can hear Chaz because it's more important to hear him than it is to hear Jared. So let me ask you this, and you kind of went from your first rock video in Down the Phoenix, Caught in the Moment, to Deviant and 6 Feet Deep, which you did a few months back.
Not even.
Yeah.
A few weeks.
Okay.
I mean, maybe a little bit longer.
But
It's a more recent video.
right.
A lot
So
more recent.
where does that transition take you? Where does it? What I know it's a long gap. It honestly is with what it is. But what do you think you learned the most from that video to that video?
I don't know. There's a lot.
No, and that's why I say it's a long gap.
Now,
So
the crazy thing though, the cameras used for the Down to Phoenix video, believe it or not, has been used on movies such as like the Avengers, stuff like that. Like, so I can't say it's the camera quality itself, but it's more so just learning what to do with it. Like, if you just look at the cuts, the busyness of the Deviant video versus the Down the Phoenix video, whereas the yeah, if you look at the Down the Phoenix video, it looks almost like here's a timeline. We're gonna switch from this to this to this, and it just repeats, you know. Whereas the Deviant video is more, it's cut with the music, you know. It's just a active video.
Right.
So I mean, angles is another thing that I learned. That means a lot. It's not just for Instagram models.
I was gonna say the first time every time anybody ever says the word angles anymore, I think of MySpace. The MySpace angles.
In the mirror.
She looks great. And then you see her in person, you're like, shit.
How are you learning? Where are you getting your information from?
Trial and error.
I like that.
Trial and error.
Absolutely.
I have a solid crew of people that I work with. Believe it or not, my film crew, when I go to do music videos, if I'm not alone, which I am alone a lot, everybody that I work with, they have their own thing, like their own productions going right now. And so, you know, I learn a lot from them. I hope they learn from me. You know, it's just opportunity for everybody. I don't look at myself as competing with anybody. You know, I mean, I'm not in it for that. Like,
Right.
I enjoy making quality content, you know, and if I can make something look cool, then it is what it is. But I would say that all of my people that I use when I work with them, they're doing it full time, like nonstop, traveling everywhere from LA, Atlanta, a lot of Louisiana, like, so, and they all have different things. Like some like specifically only want like the simple rap video with the guns pointed in the camera, stuff like that. Right. I'm trying to get away from that.
Right.
I've got plenty of those. Like, it's probably the easiest thing you can do, but I'm just looking more of like the bigger budget videos, what I'm trying to do, you know, as far as like the quality of it goes. And then I've got one guy, he's doing movies back to back, like independent film is his thing. Shout out to Chad, Southern Repertoire Films. I think he's watching.
Okay.
He was earlier. I waved at him earlier.
Right.
But I mean, Chad, awesome. He shoot a movie like with this. These are your only cameras? Okay, watch this. And he does it all, and he's huge on effects, you know. He's one of these people, oh, we'll do it in post. We'll do it in post. And it's like, you can have that headache, not me.
They've got stuff out there where people have done stuff just on iPhones, right?
Sure.
Just iPhones alone.
Absolutely. I mean, if you know what you're doing with it, then sure. But my camera alone, like, people
I
can
barely
book.
take a selfie, so.
I can't take a picture. I cannot
Really?
take a picture. I promise you. I know it's funny. I can do 24 pictures in a second, 24 frames a second for film, but I can't take a picture. People ask all the time, you know, are you a photographer, or you mind taking, you know, bridal pics, whatever? No, I can't. I've got people for that, though.
Know your limits, right?
So,
Sure.
So Maybelline's asking, would they be interested in doing a video at a mud pit? I am sure they'd be interested in doing anything as far.
yeah.
Just contact them,
Please.
So yeah,
We're gonna-
Maybelline, hit them up.
We'll put it.
Yeah,
on
we'll
the
put on.
comment.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it all in there for you.
It'll be in the comment section. But yeah, man, that's super cool. I like you said, like the growth part of it. You know, not being afraid to get started, right? I mean,
Right.
Like you said, just jumping out there and then learning from experience. And
Absolutely.
You know, look at what your product is.
Your mom says, "Don't forget costumes and set designs."
So there's a reason behind that. So hey, I kid you not.
I gotta feel that.
Again, remember I said I wanted to do the clothing line because she
Right.
sews all this. She back when Casino Magic was a thing,
Yes.
before Katrina, she was in wardrobe there, and I could recall like her bringing clothes home, and it's like, don't touch this. Like, she's ironing and so. Don't touch this. This is Wayne Newton's pants. Like, things like that. Like, just whoever was performing down there, it was just weird stuff. You know, I didn't care. I'm a kid. I'm the only child. So you take that however you think that means.
Right.
But so the Deviant video, the straight jacket.
Yes.
She made that.
Oh, okay, cool.
My grandpa, he was a scientist. Well, he's still alive, so we're not going to kill him off. He,
Gotta pass tense them.
well, he's still alive, but he's no longer doing this. But he used to work for, correct me if I'm wrong, the FDA or the USDA. I don't want one of those. I don't know. He was a chemist, but he has lab coats. So she took the lab coat and made a straight jacket out of it. Just turned it around, put some buckles on it, and so I mean, this is urgent. She worked so urgent. It was like, hey, Mom, we're filming this video. I need a straight jacket. And like that, like, can you come over so I can test it on you? If you want me to be really humble, my patch.
She did it.
10 minutes before we left the house today.
Oh
What?
We
Mom.
should have had her in here. With
I've had the
Yeah.
tees forever. I always go through the tees.
Right?
This is worn. This is just like this is battle gear now. Like I had 3 of them laid out before I was like, which one looks the nicest?
USDA.
Says Kelly. Okay, the USDA.
USDA.
All right.
So
all right, so
you must be seeing the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah, your mic is.
Nobody wants to talk to me. I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, what happened?
What are we going into next video wise?
If I remember right, the next video that we are going to be seeing is Acadia. They are a band out of Louisiana.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure I get all this correct because I'm trying to do this without looking. So, band out of Acadia or band out of Louisiana is kind of a mixture of I think Slidell and Metairie and
Pearl River.
Yeah, Pearl River, Bay St. Louis. I think.
How'd you get hooked up with these guys, and how was it working with them?
I'll be honest. At this point, it's such a web. It's the band stuff is just so much different because you got 4 to 5 people who know 4 to 5 people, and everybody's in a band. So it's like I actually shot a video. His name is Guy. He's in the band. Guy Daigle. He was the bassist for another video that I did, and so we picked him up. He picked up another band. Like he left that band, started another one, and started shooting their videos.
Gotcha. So just
That's it.
word of mouth and kind of the domino effect.
Right.
Look, we're gonna jump into this video, but when we come back, I want to talk price structure. How what? Because I know myself, having been in bands, I don't know what that costs. We
Right.
really shot a video when we were doing it.
Sure.
Facebook, YouTube, and all that. Nowadays, you kind of have to, right?
Right.
Yeah. So when we come back, we're gonna talk that. We're gonna talk a little more with Chaz Singleton coming back. I hope you can hear me. I don't know.
They can't hear you.
They can't hear me. Listen to the audio of the podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Kevin, tell them what I'm trying to say then.
Acadia is up right now, and you're watching the sound.
It's not who I wanna be anymore.
We are
Yes.
back. Who knows if you can hear me, but I'm
No,
trying.
we're back. You're watching the sound. My name's Kevin. This is Jared. You can't hear him. That was Acadia. The band's Acadia. The song is called "Turn Away," done by Astro Clown Productions. Our guest tonight, Chaz Singleton, who is Astro Clown Productions. So, tell us a little bit about that video.
Well, we wanted to talk about pricing structures, things like that. One of the biggest things that, you know, if you think about a movie, let's just call a music video a movie, right? It still has the lights, the camera, the action. You know, you need locations. In this video, you need actors, actresses. If you guys saw the blonde-haired chick for this video, Miss Tamara Brown, I don't know if you guys know her or not.
She actually commented and said this
she's-
kind of looks familiar.
Yeah, she's actively been watching since we started.
Okay.
But yeah, so she was in the video. She's been in a few videos that I've done, as well as a short film I have. I have a completed short film. I don't know what to do with it.
I was gonna ask you about that, if you were how far you wanted to dabble into the film side
Okay,
of it.
no, we can. But first, I want to talk about the pricing thing. So, you know, everything costs money if you're gonna do it right. I saw a meme last month sometime. It said, "What's the easiest way to become a millionaire?" And it said, "Become a billionaire, then become a musician."
Nice.
It's very, very true, because I mean, you know, I know what it costs to record music, and then music videos can be expensive. But I try to cut that stuff out. Like, I want to make a high quality product, you know, at a cheap price for everyone. So that video that you see there, all the story scenes were shot at my house. To go a little bit further, the Deviant video was shot completely at my house. And I'll say I've shot about 11 or 12 at my house, and you would never know in the video. They're all the videos are different.
Right.
I have a big house. No, it's just we spend a lot of time like set decorating, dressing stuff up. I want to make sure that it is a unique location every time. It's not, oh, that's the same house from this.
Right. The guys from Kingdom Collapse just recorded another video, and I
Yes.
saw on their Facebook post, but they've done 2 videos in one little warehouse area. I mean, when you frame up a shot, you can't tell
Right.
where it came from. You know, if it's different.
That's the coolest thing. You know, I've shot videos where people need a club packed, and you know, people, they'll support that Popeye's chicken sandwich, but they won't support your local show. You know, it's crazy. So
That aggravates the crap out of me.
it's awful, man. But you know, once you get on, people, they come to like, oh man, you know, he's doing it for us and all this, and it's like, you didn't support at all. And so, you know, I've shot, you know, just framing it right. I've shot a club video with 10 people to make it look, you know, like a packed club, just trickery, you know, shooting through people, like
Right.
trying to make it look like more than what it is. Or if you got a good amount of people and they book the biggest club that we have, it's like, this wasn't necessary, you know.
Right.
You still, it's still the same. You got to make it look a certain way.
But if you're a new band starting out and you're trying to get a video, like,
So-
what you're saying is there's ways to make different levels of production.
Absolutely. So, I always advertise, baby, don't get mad. In between, my wife said I need to up my price, but contrary to what my wife believes, I try to keep my price where it is, because I feel that I'm willing to do a video at that price and still make it. And so I advertise that it starts at $450. So you got to think a band of 5 people, that's $90 a person. I mean, come on. I have rappers that if they could do a video by themselves for $90, they would do them every week, you know. So the bands, but like I said, they're all becoming millionaires.
I already see GoFundMe pages popping up right now. Hey, we want to shoot a video. GoFundMe.
It's just, I mean, it's crazy. You know, you would think that I would
Kickstarter.
shoot a lot more
Right.
at that price, especially for your bands. But I mean, equipment is expensive.
Yeah.
I bought a guitar once. I wanted to play the Beat It solo that Van Halen did,
Right.
and I wanted to play Message in a Bottle. That's it lasted all of a week. I sold it, but equipment is expensive. You know,
450 is super.
it's crazy. I mean, and I say it starts at that because that's enough. Usually, you know, granted that it's somewhere maybe between Pensacola and Baton Rouge, that's enough for travel. That's enough for me to pay somebody to work with me, you know, if I need a cam op or something. And it gets our meals. You know, I'm not making a lot off of it, but I'm just putting it out there. Like, again, it's more of a hobby than it is anything else. But why not make money? It's cool to know that this week all the videos pay your bills. Like, you know, when that happens, that's like, man, that's cool.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I mean, again, we say starting travel. You know, I went to Houston. That costs a little bit more. You know, I mean, I've flown to LA. I've had my plane tickets purchased, things like that. Like, so it starts at that. Right. But locally, I could say safely, I would say between Waveland and Pascagoula, easily we have 1,000 bands. Like, it's as crazy as it sounds, but it's like there are bands everywhere.
There is.
And so it's like, holla at me. Like, let's do it.
I threw the link to your Facebook page down into the comments on the show. So hit him up, man.
I was expecting it to be a little bit more, to be honest.
No,
the floor.
No, of course, if you have, but again, that's what I'm asking for. That is not your budget, and people get that confused all the time. You know, what do you charge for a video? Instead of me giving a straight price and I say, what's your budget? People think, oh, he's trying to take my money.
That's right.
You know, so, oh, I got a budget of $200. Well, the truth is, you're going to get a model. And that's it. Like, you're not going to get anything else. So your budget is everything.
Right.
And I'm kind of at the point now where the budget matters for me if I'm going to take the project on. You know, and I've got people that I'll send these videos to that they would love to do it just because it's money. Right. But I want to make quality videos now. And like, I'm past the guns in the camera video, you know, just the simple stuff. You can make an easy video without a big budget and still look quality. But I'm trying to do high speed chases, explosions. You know, I want to take that route, like just bigger stuff.
I got you.
That's cool, man. Let's jump into another one, man. Let's jump into a local favorite here, right?
Yes, it is a band that you will be able to see at Chillin' on the Gulf Coast in a couple weeks. It's a band called the Chitlins. This song is Home Wrecker. It was shot in downtown Gulfport.
That's right.
By Astro Clown Productions and Chaz. So check it out. And like I said, we put his link down into the comments, so make sure you hit him up. Man, your mom. I love your mom.
I don't have the same feed as you.
No,
so I don't know what she's commenting on.
She says he's very talented and makes his family proud. Man, I love your mom.
Shout out to Mariah, my wife. Do you hear that, baby? I know my kids are proud. You know, like my little girl, I call her my fave, but she knows just about every song I do. Like because she's there when I'm editing. And she'll sing it and like, do you know what song this is, Dad? I'm like, yeah.
So, Brandon Liberato, the drummer for Down the Phoenix,
he said something.
He did. He said, if you ain't shooting your band's music video, or if Chaz isn't shooting your band's music video, you're doing it wrong. Astro Clown or bust.
What's up, Brandon?
So
appreciate it,
Brandon. Love you, boo.
Yeah, dude. All right, so let's jump into the Chillins, man.
Home Wrecker, watching the sound.
A pretty lady from the Delta, meaner than the day is long. Gonna wish that she never met ya. Lord, forgive me if I'm wrong. She's a daughter of the devil. She's an evil, blue and blue. A drama queen on a higher level. And her sights are set on you. You better leave this girl alone. She's so bad to the bone. She's a home wrecker. Hey, yeah.
but a love's the fire. And you're growing, got to lean on the flame. You better leave this girl alone. She's so bad to the bone. She's a home wrecker. Yeah. She'll leave you all alone when she breaks up your happy home. She's a home wrecker.
All right, I don't know if you can hear me.
Boom! I'm Kevin. This is Jared. You're watching the sound.
There was something special about that video.
Yeah. The Chitlins Home Wrecker. Yes. That was such a great video. Good job
thank
on
you.
that one. Yeah. And of course, like we said, the guys from the Chitlins playing Chill in the Gulf Coast September 20th, 21st, just in a couple weeks at Centennial Plaza. What else? Cowboy Mouse playing that show, and Magnolia Bayou and Bishop Gunn. And Bishop Gunn, congratulations to them. They're opening up for Guns N' Roses in Oklahoma. I think that's where I saw it at. And so good for them. And Magnolia Bayou getting ready to head out on tour with Bishop Gunn. So that's going to be,
Boys.
dude, that's going to be badass.
Chad, you mentioned something really cool in the break. You volunteered to do a video for free because you wanted exposure in a rock and roll video.
Absolutely. So, I mean, there's been, even this year, I've done a free video before. Like, a free video for me is not uncommon. Like I said, this is it's a hobby more than anything. But as you guys see, I have a family. So it's not always going to be like I'm going to walk away and just do anything.
The reason I bring that up
Sure.
is because we had a DJ on last episode, Hyphy, and he talked about how he volunteered his time for free to carry around a buddy of his gear. He said, I'll haul your gear if you just show me how to be a DJ when he was first starting out.
Absolutely.
The reason I bring that up with you is not because, hey guys, go hit him up to get a free video.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. The thing is that you were willing to put yourself out there to get the exposure and the experience that you needed to climb to that next rung or
Yes.
that next, notch in your belt for what you wanted to do.
Right. So that's what I said. So like I look at it from the perspective of a band, 4 or 5 members. Everybody knows everybody. Like everybody has a buddy in a band if you're in a band. So I was just like, if I do this, make this little bit of sacrifice, hopefully it brings in more videos, on the rock side of it. But I've done it for rap. If somebody's come to me and, hey, we got a $10,000 budget, I know what that video can do in terms of the actual quality of it. What can we secure? So I was like, all right, we'll get, if it's worth it, if it's worth it for me, I'll just do it. And it's in my portfolio. So now people are like, well, who did this video?
That's right. It's smart.
And they'll come to me.
I think sometimes certain artists, and I'm really not thinking of anybody specific, but they think that there's this number, like I'm not playing a show unless you pay me this.
Right.
And it's like, well, dude, maybe you should, I'm not saying always play for free or always do work for free, but sometimes it's.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
how he got
how
his
we're
wife.
making these millionaires.
That's how he got his wife.
So, one of the biggest problems I see, not from everybody, but there's a lot of local artists, and that's across all genres of music. They're charging for their product. And I mean, as crazy as that sounds, because, we pay $45 to $100 an hour for a studio. Then you have to pay for the actual mixing, the mastering. You have to pay for physical copies. You got to pay for digital distribution. All of these things cost money. And then you want to turn around and sell an album for $10. While I understand you're trying to make some of your money back, but there's artists out there that's giving out music for free that we know, that we love, especially in rap. Rap, I think got changed with the mixtapes. Mixtapes started coming out, and it's like Lil Wayne is giving out 30 songs for free over 2 mixtapes.
Kevin's favorite band, Tool, just just put their whole entire album out on YouTube
So-
instantly for free. It's for free.
It took forever. It took him a year to come up with something to get me on, and that was it.
That's your point.
Tool
Yes.
wiped Taylor Swift off the charts,
Yeah,
right?
Did.
And
Man,
everybody said,
dude,
who
I'm
is Tool?
seriously, I was streaming Taylor Swift 24/7, trying not to let that happen.
I believe that shit too, honestly.
Tay Tay.
But,
Look-
but that proves your point, though. You know what I'm saying? It's tough to charge $10 for a record especially when you're new. It's more worth your time to get the exposure and
Right.
get people to listen to the awareness of your music, whether you're a rapper, art, or whatever, over the $10. Even though, like you said, the upfront cost is a real thing.
Look, I'll give you a good one. Here is, you never know who's gonna have your product. You guys might know somebody that if I did music here, pass this out, you might like it, and you might say, hey, I have a good friend who is such and such.
Right.
Insert big name artist, whatever. Well, my wife's first time going to LA, I think it was 2017. I went alone to LA like 5 times that year, but I brought her on one of the trips. It just worked out where she was off. So she came out there. We went to Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know if you guys have ever been out there, but it's close to Bourbon. It's like there's people doing acts. There's like all kinds of stuff, but there's also people handing out CDs. And it's like, oh, thank you, a free CD. Well, somebody said, can you give me some money? And I was like, I don't have anything on me. I had one guy offer a card reader. I was like, no, thank you. But it was like, I don't think you know, but I've shot for some big name people. I'm not going to sit here and beg you for your album. It's like, but you don't know who I can get this to.
Right.
So crazy enough, when we're leaving LA, Master P gets on our plane. So I have very close people. I'm friends.
I couldn't help it.
So I mean, of course,
Of
of course, music wise, Master P's nobody today, but Master P.
Shit. Hold on.
hold
Time
on.
out. Time out.
That's not what I meant.
I know what you meant.
That's
I
not
mean,
what
he's
I
the
meant.
strongest buckethead playing for Guns N' Roses.
No, that's when I say nothing. I mean like he's not really making music like he once
Right.
was.
Not
You sure? So I'll tell you about that. So the Master P. I mean, if you guys didn't know, when he first started, when he was really, really starting out, he used to come to Gulfport. He used to come to Biloxi selling CDs out of his trunk. He made $1 million selling his own product, no distribution. Then the real money comes when distribution comes. That's what happened with Birdman also.
right.
But all through high school, I went to school with Master P's nephew. And then I didn't even know that a friend of mine who works for Q93, the radio station, he's Master P's manager now. So on my 4-hour trip home from LA, just straight shot to New Orleans, I'm trying to figure out what can I say to Master P. So as soon as he gets on the plane, I'm like, I want to talk business when you get off. That kind of set it up. So 4 hours later, like I can't sleep. Normally I just pass out on the flight. We get off the plane, and I spent my whole flight texting people, calling people, like I just Facebook Messenger, like, hey, Master P's on the plane. I know you know him. What can I do? And so I got off the plane, and I stood there and waited, like, nothing's gonna come of this. Sure enough, he walked straight over to me, and I gave my wife my phone. I was like, make sure you take some pictures of me, like, or take a video of us walking through the airport and talking. Well, I gave him my whole spiel. I did a little bit of name dropping, not in a negative way, but like, hey, I just want you to know, quick to the point, because we're walking in the airport.
Right.
I'm trying to do this. I think I can do this for you. And I was holding my camera. We'll talk more about that also. But the camera makes me official. Like, as funny as it sounds, but people, they can book me based on just the brand of the camera.
Right.
So we'll talk about that. But he saw that, and I think he took me a little bit more serious. But I got in touch with this manager who was a friend of mine, and he was trying to get me on board he's got 2 movies. I got the Hookup 2, which is it's already out. I didn't do anything on that, but he still got Ice Cream Man, King of the South. It's like his Straight Outta Compton, his biopic.
Right.
And so they're still trying to get me, to work something on that. I've been invited to big shoots in New Orleans and whatnot. It's just opportunity's always there,
I like that story. And that's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a perfect way to sum that up. Opportunity's always there. You just gotta kind of see.
But your guy on Hollywood Boulevard, he could have gave me his album, and I could have just been a good Samaritan. Like, hey, check this out. This is a friend of mine. Don't even know the guy.
That's right.
But you never know what comes of it, man.
Let's go into another one of your videos here that you've done, and maybe you can set this video up for us the right way. This is Little Trill, Have It All. What can you tell us about that?
Okay, so the Little Trill video, we just dropped it last week. We shot it a few months back, but his dad is the owner of Trill Entertainment. Trill Entertainment is the label of Lil Boosie, Webby, you know, some big name people in rap. So again, that's just, he's a good friend of mine now. He'll pay me whatever I ask to do a video. We got a Wraith in it. You know, that's his. He has an actual Rolls Royce Wraith. And I mean, we could do anything. Like literally his dad is just like, what y'all working on? And we'll tell him like, we're shooting this. And then of course they'll promote it. The Real Trill Entertainment Instagram page just promoted the video. So again, it's an exposure thing. Only I'm actually getting paid while doing it. I didn't have to do this for free. You know, it's all love. He's got plans for me to do music videos with him and his big name label mates, but he's really on an independent kick right now. That's just where it is.
I like it, man. So let's jump into it. This is Little Trill Have It All. It's
Sure.
Another Astro Clown production, and you're watching the sound.
Look, you tired of the lanes, huh? You want your man, no? I've been traveling the world now. I've been getting them bells now. I know I was fucking up bad. I know I was hurting you bad. I went out and got us a bed. I did this shit for us, yeah. I'm just a call away. I'm just a flight away. I'm just a ride away. Yeah. I got gifts waiting on you to arrive now. Know I broke your heart, but baby, I won't see you smile now. Trips overseas, sun tanning on the island. Just ski lifestyle, smoking on the finest. Private jet lifestyle, I be switching climate. The money steady piling, that's why our bodies diamond. I'm tryna ice you up, I'm tryna get you right. I'm tryna toast you up, I'm tryna change your life. I'm tryna change your status, I'm tryna make you a boss. I'm tryna love you forever, baby, you can have it all. 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 I want you to have it all. Baby, you can have it all. I love you, that's without a doubt. Fuck what they be talking about. Fuck a fly zone. Girl, you know you bad, cause you the one I got my eyes on. First night shit, girl, I got something that you can ride on. Get her to the crib and make her touch all of her high notes. I'm tryna ice you up, I'm tryna get you right. I'm tryna toast you up, I'm tryna change your life. I'm tryna change your status, I'm tryna make you a boss. I'm tryna love you forever, baby, you can have it all. 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 Baby, you can have it all.
All right, man, that was cool as shit. That was really good. Little Trill, Have It All, and you said he's out of Baton Rouge, is that right?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh yeah. How long ago did you do that video?
I don't want to lie. Maybe 3 months.
Ago.
Maybe 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, what's the comment section looking like on the grudge match? We got some votes going.
On the grudge match, yeah, we've got a lot of votes for number one,
Okay.
which is Love the Hate.
When you say a lot, would you say more than the other one?
I would say right now, if the show were to end right now, Love the Hate would be the new champion.
Okay. All right. Well,
So, but the show doesn't end right now.
no, show's not right now. With my shitty microphone, Cal.
Yeah, it says tell Jared to talk into the mic like he's singing.
I don't know. We're having some technical issues with the output levels here of the mic, and it's flipping. Anyway, let's go back into it. Chaz, man, dude, I'm just glad you stopped by tonight.
Yes.
I appreciate you having me.
It started probably a couple months ago. I hit him up and I'm like, hey, we got the show. We'd like for you to be on. I know you've done a lot of music videos for a lot of people along the coast. So we talked about the films and all that, and we're getting ready to get to wrap everything up. What all do you do? I mean, do you shoot video? Like, are you for hire to do, let's say, fights or anything like that? I mean,
If I had a dream job in production, I think it would be either WWE or the NFL.
nice.
I'm not a big wrestling fan
I am.
today, but hey, I once was. I went to the last.
I still
both
am.
WrestleManias in New Orleans. I was there.
I was at the last one. I didn't go to the first one, but I was at the last one.
The WrestleMania 30. That was awesome.
Daniel Bryan.
Not only I didn't care about that. I mean, that was a cool finale, but the big thing, Undertaker lost the streak.
Yes.
Uh,
To Brock Lesnar.
we were in the Silver Dome because of Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Stone Cold came out. Then I couldn't believe it. The Rock came out.
The Rock
That
came
was-
out on that
it's
one. Yep.
an actual electrifying moment.
That was the one where it was in the Superdome.
The Silver Dome, brother.
And Hulk Hogan comes out and we're in the Silverdome, brother. It was like, what the hell? And now it's a running joke in the WWE. Anytime he goes anywhere, he says he's in the Silverdome. So,
But I would say dream job, like I said, WWE or NFL. Usually when they come to the Coliseum, there's a Walker Audiovisual. It's a company here.
Yeah.
I've got hired with them, and I
I used to work with them unload. I
Okay.
did. Matter of fact, I worked with when SmackDown was here.
Right.
I was unloading the trucks.
I
And,
did Monday
and
Night Raw. I've done them all out there.
I
and
did the spotlight for Hank Williams Jr. one time.
So
That's your claim to fame.
That's it. That's it.
I've only done the WWE shows, but that really made me realize that I think that's kind of the stuff I want to do, because I've met a lot of celebrities. I've met a lot of stars, and it's just WWE was so weird because it's like, as big as it is still, even without me watching, there's fans younger than me now, but Vince McMahon is directly involved. You work for Walmart, most people don't know their district manager,
Right.
But Vince McMahon being there, hey, who's got this wire here? Because somebody's going home. It's like, man,
Absolutely, yeah.
he cares that much about it. Standing backstage waiting for the show to be over, and it's Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man, and everybody's cool. Like, hey, there's food if you want to eat. They had the
Yeah.
catering. It's like, man, we're eating with the people. They're all like, I see these stars sitting down.
I
and
walked-
I was like, that's awesome.
I
man.
walked around the corner and literally ran into the Big Show.
It's-
I ran into the Big Show and his belly was right here.
He's tall. He's tall. So I mean,
What about the XFL? So you kind of get the mixture of both.
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know.
The,
I don't know.
the XFL starting back up.
What the
next
NFL is
year-
here right now. And
It
that's
is.
all that
It
matters.
is. And the NFL is shutting the rest of them down.
Yeah. I'll give it a try once the Super Bowl's over. I don't have anything else to watch, so
Right.
we'll see. He said no gimmicks this time. I didn't realize how bad it was. Like no pass interference.
Yeah, I mean,
that no call would have been perfect for the XFL.
So if you go back, so
That's exactly
Yes.
what it was. It was
So-
blitz in real life.
if you get a chance, ESPN did a 30 for 30 on the XFL. And it talked about Vince McMahon and NBC partnering together and putting it all together, and how much of a train wreck it ended up being. I mean,
Look
you
at how
had-
safe
you had,
the NFL's gotten
you
now.
had
It's-
Jerry the King Lawler calling football games.
Yeah.
So
But no kickoff.
And
Like
Jim
just
Ross,
put it
no
on the
kickoff.
50-yard line and both teams just run at it. Like,
yes.
it was just so dangerous. But I mean, you asked what all do I do? Ideally, I want to do sports. Sports production like broadcast. But I've worked on movies, both feature length, short films, of course. But I don't know. It's just what I like the most about music video is just it's so quick. You meet so many new people. Like the networking is crazy. I know people who worked on real like TV shows, reality shows, things like that, and they're working on it for months. Like I know someone who did Bar Rescue, and he was in Carolina. He was there for like 3 or 4 months, and here I am shooting 3 or 4 videos in a week. Right. So it's like you're just stuck in it, and it's just I don't know. That's what I didn't want to do. So I know movies have gotten a lot quicker. Just because of technology, like it's so much easier. Like if you watch behind the scenes for anything, it's like, man, you wouldn't even believe the kind of stuff that they're green screening. Right. Like just normal stuff. Like I'm walking on the beach. Like you're shooting in California. There's beaches the whole coast, you know?
Right.
And then, like they're gonna green screen that. So it's like it's gotten a lot quicker. And you do meet some big people, but I still think music video is what I like the most.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Man, thank y'all so much for coming and stopping by tonight. This has been a fun one, even though we had some audio issues here.
You still got audio issues going on.
We'll sound good in the post. I'll fix it in post.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
You're gonna get a job now.
Let's plug. If anybody in Indianapolis,
Yes.
and they're looking for some tattoo work, man, where do we need to send them? Let's hop up on that mic, because as we know, we have some damn issues.
We'll
Okay.
fix it in post, though.
We'll fix it.
Hold on, if they can't hear, he can have mine. We can swap. Let's swap. You talk.
All right.
Talk.
They're going to swap.
This was about Astro Clown.
Yeah, no. It's all about love, man.
I'm just gonna listen.
Everybody know me back at the crib. They know I'm chill, so I'm stuck.
I heard you was getting some comments.
Man, yeah, but you know they know I'm strictly tattoos, and all my life is really boring. I'm just in the shop all day, every day, just tattooing. But when I'm in there, I do dope work. You know what I'm saying? Did some dope stuff on Cuz. Anytime I come down here, I got a nice clientele down here. But back at home, I'm pretty known. So.
Do you jump down here and do some stuff?
Oh yeah, all the time. I pretty much like here Tennessee. I've been doing it for about 10 years, so I'm kind of pretty much spread out, So
If somebody wants to get in touch with you, I know we showed the card earlier, but tell us again.
Yeah, it was blurry.
Red Ink Special, Red Ink Special _001 on Instagram, and Michael Red Ink Bullock on Facebook. You can go on Google, type in Red Ink Specials, one word, and you'll see a bunch of stuff pop up. Just hope everybody like what they see. So far, everybody does, so I'm pretty busy. So, you know what I'm saying? So I pretty much just like to stay busy, so.
Loving that. Appreciate y'all coming by.
Yeah.
Chaz, we talked about we're going to try to do, Kevin and I have been talking about it, but we're going to do a hip-hop night.
Yes.
Full-blown, all hip-hop. You're going to hook us up with the people we need to talk to. Look for the local guys, right?
I will get you the people you need.
Okay, awesome.
The people you need.
Awesome.
And if you didn't hear me, I will get you the people you need.
Let's end it on another one. On what
So,
video-
Real quick, we did. There was a video that we said we wanted to end on, so we're going to play 2 videos at the end, but that 1 minute promo video that we had talked about at the end.
Hold on, let me find
Yeah, because we had quite a few videos of Chaz's that we were going to play tonight. We haven't quite been able to get all of them in there.
Show me where I'm at.
You're not on any of that. No, go back up. Uh-oh.
For the record, I don't have anything on Pornhub, if that's where he's at. I see it in your glasses. I see what you're doing.
Damn it! I thought I cleared the history. Right there.
Which one? We're ending on this?
The Lauren Blue. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to play that real quick.
Can I speak on it?
Yeah. Go ahead and speak on it real
Oh,
quick.
you're good. Okay, so the Lauren Blue video, I don't think I answered your question properly, honestly. You said, what all do I do? The honest answer is probably about anything but weddings. You know, unless you want a highlight video from your wedding, I prefer not to do it just because it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. But short films, commercials, music videos, and model promo videos. Lauren is a model that she's from here. She's from the coast, and the video you're gonna show was shot here in Biloxi Beach. But she's been doing music videos. I think we've done like 3 or 4 music videos in the last month already, and then I've got 3 model videos I've already shot for her. 2 of them are released. You can show the one of them, but models, if you're out there, Instagram is where it's at. There's people that's literally getting paid to just hold a can of something on Instagram. They're getting paid for it. So
So let's show this.
let's do it.
This will be the Lauren Blue promo video.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
only a minute long, and then what do we want to end on a straight video? What do you want to do there?
So we'd come either to Mitch Stewart
Sure.
or Jeff Fagan. So
The Mitch Stewart video is newer. The
Okay.
Jeff Fagan video is country. So I mean, it's up to you guys. They're both my babies.
we'll
my
go
videos.
we'll go with the newest one. We'll go with
Okay.
Mitch Stewart.
All right.
So let's do the. This is the
We're
Lauren Blue
totally jacking him up over there. He's like, oh goddamn.
All right, so here's Lauren Blue. This is a promo video. It's only about a minute long. Let's check this out, man. On the sound here. All right, so that's what you can do as far as a promotion video is concerned.
So yeah, but real quick, all our we had some fans chime in. They wanted to see the Mitch Stewart video.
Yeah.
So that's the one we're gonna play.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna end on that, but I just wanted to give
Shout out to Mitch Stewart and Circle to Circle. I don't know the situation for the band, but look them up, take a listen. I like it. It sounds awesome.
And real quick, we tagged you in most of the stuff in the thing, but where can people find you? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
I don't know about the best, but my favorite place is Instagram.
Okay.
Like, it's just become so easy. Like, you don't get lost in the post. You're gonna comment on something. I'm very, very, very aware of what I do on Instagram. Like, I try to keep it business related, and then I've tried to make Facebook like my family, like personal stuff. So if you comment or DM me on Instagram, we can find a way to get in touch better. But that's for the most part, that's where it's at right now.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks again for stopping by. Everybody, you got one more video to vote for the grudge match people, and then after we end the live stream, we're gonna announce the winner. Is that correct, Kevin?
well, I was gonna announce the winner now.
Even better.
Before we totally went by. So your winner tonight is Love the Hate. Could have known is the name of the video. So they are the new champion. They will move on to face a new challenger on the next episode. I always feel like I say next episode and I just break into Dr. Dre.
Hold
I'm
up.
like, yeah. So the next episode, Love the Hate will be the champion, and we will find a challenger for them, and we'll see what happens next.
Hey, can I say something real quick
Absolutely,
about Love
go
the Hate?
ahead.
I don't know if you guys follow Love the Hate, but what is really cool about them, we just shot a few months ago, and crazy enough, March 31st, their lead singer Butch Howell passed away. I mean, that was crazy, but I believe that these guys, they're strong. They did the right thing. You know, they just picked up like what I believe is as Butch would want. You know, don't just cut it out. Don't stop there. They picked up a new singer and they kept the ball rolling. They contacted me for another video, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to say that earlier too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Them dudes are perseverance. You know, they could have given up and had
Oh,
an
yeah.
excuse and all that, but they didn't, man. They never skipped a beat. So.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again, everybody that's watched the show tonight. We really appreciate it. Kevin, is there anything we need to tell them coming up?
So still got an opportunity to order the local band shirts on our website, thesound228.com. You can go on there. I've decided to be a little generous, and they're still $15. So if you want to get on there and pay $15 and get one of those shirts, you can do that. Just visit thesound228.com and click on the shop. We'll have another show announcement here probably in the next couple days, as soon as Jared and I figure out what our real lives are going to take us. Yeah, so, and then outside of that, congratulations to Love the Hate. Thank you to Chaz. Thank you to everybody that commented tonight, shared, showed the love. We appreciate it. And sorry you couldn't hear Jared.
You don't need
And you're watching The Sound. Thank you.
You know what happened?
Peace.
That was
Out.
true.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Not a test. President. Hereby issued nationwide martial law for all.
Seems like evolution's running backwards more and more each day, bringing on the end of man if we don't change our ways. Stupid fucking politicians losing focus on their jobs, and all the while